We won't ever get far in life if we can't see past ourselves. If we can't see how some of our actions and words can cause other people hurt. If we can't even say sorry for the situations we sometimes create. Because if more of us said sorry, there'll be less people walking around with pain. And I get most of us were never told sorry growing up, so saying sorry is hard to say. But if we're honest, we don't say it because we make our pride and ego get in the way. But none of us are perfect, so we're going to make mistakes. But we can't keep making mistakes and highlighting other people's faults just to make ourselves feel okay. We can't be blind to our actions but clear to other people's ways. Because how are we going to grow in life if we don't take responsibility for what we say and do? How are we going to move on from things if we can never admit our faults? If we can't see how some of the problems we face are partially our fault? And it's a hard pill to swallow, but it's a necessary one to take. Because we have to grow to become better human beings and not be naive to our ways. And it really doesn't help when we keep reading those quotes online that always seem to suggest that other people are the problem in our life. But all that does is boost our egos, which sometimes blocks our blessings. Because it makes us point fingers at everyone else and not look at our wrongdoings. See, we can't keep praying for better days but sabotaging our blessings, all because of our pride and not saying sorry for the hurt we create. Because pride has kept some things on our conscience that we just can't seem to shake, which ends up affecting our decisions and outlook on life every day. So just say sorry when you need to and admit when you're wrong, even when it's hard sometimes, so you can heal and move on. Because being vulnerable when you're wrong, it doesn't mean that you're weak. And saying sorry doesn't mean you're silly. Actually, it means you're a human being. See, I know sometimes it's hard to say sorry because we're scared to be rejected or not forgiven for our mistakes. Truth is, we can't control that. We can only control apologizing for the hurt we create. And don't ever think saying sorry means that someone has power over you. It means that you have control over the situation and you're strong enough to recognize the part you played, and that's powerful. So put your pride away and don't underestimate saying sorry today, because it can be life-changing for yourself and the people you've hurt along the way. But if you don't want to grow to become a better human being, then continue never saying sorry, because you'll be subconsciously telling yourself you're a perfect human being, and that will put pressure on you and affect you mentally. See, we have to understand, in order to grow in life, we have to admit our wrongs. And in order to do so, we have to learn to say sorry so we can heal ourselves and others to move on.